I said no to LiveGood about 5 or 6 times. I'm talking about I was this close to getting annoyed. So can you believe we're at step number 8? I know I can't, because originally this was supposed to be a 7-step training program on how to build your team at LiveGood. So at this point, I don't know how far we're going to go, but today's video is about step number 8. And this is such an important topic, I promise you, especially if you plan or have a desire to make $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 a month at LiveGood. So keep on watching. All right, the first thing I want to say about growing a team at LiveGood is that do not be afraid to fail forward. Do not get discouraged when you hear no, okay? Because that is a part of the process. That is actually how you get good at handling objections. Now, handling objections means the things that people say to you when you offer the product. Failing forward, that is a part of the process. That is how you grow better in the new industry that you are exploring. Okay. And then one of the other things we always say in sales is that every no is one step closer to yes. And let me just tell you, I said no to LiveGood about 5 or 6 times. I'm talking about I was this close to getting annoyed. So shout out to Eric Johnson. That's my sponsor. And so he stayed on top of me because he knows I'm a motivated person. He knows that I'm money motivated too. So he knew that I would be good at this. So, and shout out to him again, because he really pushed me to make YouTube videos. And at first I was like, I don't know enough about it to make YouTube videos, and so he was like, come on, you could just come up with something. And sure enough, I did. And now I can't stop talking about LiveGood. You can't make me stop making videos about it. So shout out to Eric. And so that leads us to our first objection handler. I don't know enough about it to join LiveGood. Okay. This is one of the objections I hear quite often. And here's the thing. You got to be willing to grow through the process. You got to be willing to learn as you go. All right. Now, let me just say, again, I relate a lot of this to real estate because it reminds me of when I was building my real estate business. But you never will know everything, right? You got to be willing to just get started and figure out the answers as you go. Okay. Because guess what? If you wait until you know everything, you'll never do anything. All right. The second most common objection that I personally get is that I don't think I would be good at this because I'm not on social media a lot like you. So here's the thing. You don't need to be on social media to join LiveGood or to build a team at LiveGood. So just like we discussed in step 7, I believe it was step 6 and step 7, is that take it back to the old school. All right. Putting flyers on the bulletin board at work, on the bulletin board at church, on the bulletin board at a school or in the hardware stores. Don't make excuses to not get started. Okay. The world is full of different people with different personalities. So just like you are not on social media a lot, there are a lot of people that are not on social media a lot either. But guess what? They're still joining stuff. You got to figure out how to communicate with them. All right. And so again, another shout out to Calvin on the team. Okay. He built his team without a YouTube channel. So that's just the way some of us operate, is social media and YouTube. But that is not how all of us operate. So stop making excuses and build that team. It'll be well worth it. The third most common objection that we get is that a pyramid scheme? Now, you know me, sometimes I could be a smart ass, right? So, I'm just like, what's your definition of a pyramid scheme? Okay. Because from what I understand, pyramid schemes are, when somebody puts a whole bunch of people together, tell them to put a whole bunch of money in a pot, and then they get money out eventually. That's how pyramid schemes work. But no, LiveGood is definitely not a pyramid scheme. It is a legitimate legal company. It is called a multi-level marketing company, but it's so much better than other multi-level marketing companies because they actually have products, organic products, vegan products, products that people want and use every day. So that is the big difference in a pyramid scheme and LiveGood. Another common objection that I get a little too often is, I don't know if I want to spend the money, or I don't know if I can afford it. So my objection handler to that is, you really can't afford to not get it. You can't afford to not get LiveGood, okay? Because let me tell you, LiveGood is $49 to start, and then $9.95 a month. $9.95 per month. All right. You're spending way more than that on Netflix. You're spending way more than that every single weekend on beer and wine. Okay. On junk food. All right. So the beauty is this. LiveGood, if you join and become a member, you can earn up to $2,047 a month. Who's giving you that type of return? Because people not getting that type of return in real estate. Like real estate investors, they're getting like 15-20% return on their investment. All right. So what is that? You spend $49.99 a month. I mean, that's less than $150 a year. Less than $150 a year. Okay. And then you will eventually start making $2,047 a month. All right. You do the math. All right. Now, if you want to hear some more objections and objection handlers, comment in the comment section below and say, give me more. Give me more. Say more objection handlers, because I have so many more objection handlers. And, you know, objection handlers is just basically the best answers to clap back when people just, you know, look for excuses to say no. So, but yeah, this is definitely a very important step if you really want to grow a team and again, start making 10, 20, 30, 50, $100,000 a month at LiveGood. Like, I'm going to tell you, I spoke of it in the beginning of this video, but at first I was like, I didn't get it either. But you know what? I just decided to try it out and to learn as I go. And so that is just, again, so important. Just be willing to take a chance, take a risk, because if you keep doing the same thing you've been doing, you're going to keep getting the same results that you've been getting. Okay. And that's why people running around looking for 2 and 3 other jobs. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you want to hear more objection handlers. And this is step number 8. Just learn how to handle objections. And you learn how to handle objections by watching these training videos and listening to what we're saying, attending the meetings, listening to the lingo. You gotta be willing to invest in yourself. Just invest a little bit of time. Give it 12 months. I guarantee you'll be happy you did. I'm Katina Willis. I thank you for watching this video. If you are not a LiveGood member just yet, be sure to check the description box below, and I'll see you on the other side. Take care.